Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make the best Mexican pulled pork tortas. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 4 pounds of pork butt, bolillo bread, 12 ounces of beer, 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 small white onion, 7 garlic cloves, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 jalapeno o serrano chili peppers, and all of our spices. I will link them in the description box. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by mixing all of our spices to make our dry rub. Alright, so once we have our dry rub, now we're going to get our pork butt ready. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my pork butt into large pieces. Now you can leave your pork butt like that, but it's just going to take longer to cook. So I'm just going to cut it. Okay. And once I have my pork butt into large pieces, now I'm just going to throw it into my baking dish. Alright, so in our baking dish, we're going to add 1/4 cup of our olive oil. Just drizzle it all on your pork butt. And half of our seasoning. Okay, so now I'm just going to pat it into our pork butt. Alright guys, so once our meat is nice and coated with our rub, now we're going to let it marinate overnight or for at least 8 hours. Alright guys, so 30 minutes before we cook our meat, we're going to take it out and let it come to room temperature. And meanwhile, we're going to make the rest of our ingredients. Alright, so we're going to preheat our oven to 300 degrees. Alright guys, and I also forgot to mention that we're going to need 1 lime and apple cider vinegar. Alright, so now blender we're going to add, or we're going to squeeze out the juice from our lime. Okay. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, our chicken broth, our jalapeno o chile serrano, our onion, garlic cloves, cilantro, the rest of our rub, and this is optional, but I'm going to add some liquid smoke. Okay, so now we're just going to also add our beer. And blend it until we have a liquid consistency. Alright, so once we have it ready, now we're ready to pour it on our meat. Alright, so just pour the mixture all over our meat. Alright, so we're just going to cover it again. And once our oven is ready, we're going to throw it in our oven. Alright, so once our oven is preheated to 300 degrees, we're going to put in our meat and let that cook for 3 hours. Alright guys, so it's been 3 hours. So by this time, our meat should be fully cooked, and that's what it looks like. As you can see, super tender. So now we're going to shred it. You can use your tongs. And of course you can separate the fat if you don't want to serve the fat with your torta. Alright guys, so once we have our Mexican pulled pork or nice and shredded, just mix it all around. And also try it for salt and see if it needs any. If it does, go ahead and add it. For me, it's perfect, so we're just going to cover it and set it to the side. Alright, so for my coleslaw, I'm going to use 16 ounces of cabbage and carrots. And then some purple onion. chopped cilantro and chile serrano. I'm going to squeeze out the juice of 2 limes and 1 lemon. Okay, I'm going to drizzle 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then season it with salt and black pepper. And of course, if you want your coleslaw to be sweet, you can add sugar and mayo. Okay, so just mix it all together. All right, so once we have our coleslaw ready, now we are ready to make our delicious tortas. All right, guys, so to make our torta, I'm just grilling my bread with some mayo. And I'm just grilling some queso panela. Once we have that ready, we'll be ready to make our tortas. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, making our tortas. So I'm going to grab a little bit of my refried beans. I'm going to spread it on my bread, just like that. I'm gonna add my queso panela. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab some avocado and spread it on the other piece of bread. Now we're going to grab our delicious Mexican pulled pork, layer it on top of our queso. Alright, so we're just going to top it with our coleslaw. And of course you can add tomatoes or whatever you want to add to your torta. But let me tell you that even by itself, it's so delicious. Okay, just like that, we have our delicious Mexican pulled pork torta. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now I am so ready, you guys. Let me tell you that the hardest part is just waiting. And I know it's a lot of spices, but let me tell you that I'm pretty sure you have them already in your cabinet. So just enjoy it. It's seriously worth it. Super delicious. And let me tell you that everybody will enjoy it. So cheers and enjoy. Seriously, the best Mexican pulled pork. So delicious, so flavorful, so juicy, so tender. It's just the best flavor. I hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much as I do, because let me tell you that it is seriously the best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious Mexican pulled pork tortas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.